Hello, it's a biology K stage 3 AKUA, and I have made up like around 89 questions with answers. I want you to read this again and again, listen again and again, at least 3 to 5 times, so you will remember all the keywords with its question and answer. When you finish this thing around 3 to 4 times listening, I'm 100% sure that you're gonna remember everything. And this is a revision guide just to pass your biology key stage 3 AQA. Okay, so let's start. Let's do it together. So number 1, what are the main parts of the animal cell? Nucleus, cytoplasm, and cell membrane. What extra part do plant cells have which you don't find in animal cell? Cell wall, chloroplast, and vacuole. What does nucleus do? Controls cells activity. What is the function of cytoplasm? What is the function of cytoplasm? It is a site of chemical reaction. What cell membrane do? What cell membrane do? It controls movement in and out of the cell. Why do plant cells have a cell wall? I repeat, why do plant cells have a cell wall? For strength and support. What is the role of chloroplast? I repeat, what is the role of chloroplast? The answer is chloroplasts contain chlorophyll for photosynthesis. What is the function of vacuole? What is the function of vacuole? Vacuole stores nutrients and helps maintain cell pressure. I repeat, it stores nutrients and helps maintain cell pressure. Another question, what is the difference between animal and plant cell? The answer is plant cells have cell wall, chloroplast, and large vacuole. 10th question, what are the specialized cells? Give example. The answer is cell adapted for specific function. Example, red blood cells, white blood cells, root hair cells. Question number 11. What are tissues? Tissues are group of similar cells working together. What is an organ system? What is an organ system? Answer is a group of organs working together. Example, digestive system and respiratory system. Another question, what is a microscope used for? Answer is the microscope used for to magnify small objects such as cells. Another question, what is an organ? Organ is a structure made up of tissues performing a specific function like heart, liver, spleen, lungs. I repeat, organ is a structure made up of tissues to perform a specific function. Next question, what is the difference between the light microscope and an electron microscope? The answer is light microscope uses light and electron microscope use electrons for higher magnification. What is the function of heart? Answer, pumps blood around the body. What do red blood cells? Answer: it carries oxygen. What do white blood cells? Answer: it fight infection. What is the function of platelets? It helps blood clot or prevent bleeding. What is the role of digestive system? Breaks down food into nutrients. What does stomach do? Answer: it digests food using acids and enzyme. What is the function of small intestine? Answer: it absorbs nutrients. What is the function of large intestine? It absorbs water and forms waste. What is the role of respiratory system? To take in oxygen and remove carbon dioxide. Where does gas exchange take place? In the alveoli of our lungs. What is the function of skeletal system? Provide support, protection and movement. What are joints? Where two bones meet. What is the function of muscle? Helps in movement by contracting and relaxing. What is the role of nervous system? Controls body responses to changes. What is a reflex action? Reflex action is an automatic quick response to the stimulus. What is the function of kidney? It filters blood and produces urine. What does liver do? Break down toxins and produce bile. Why is the balanced diet is very important? Because it provides the nutrients needed for energy, growth and repair. What is obesity? Obesity is excess body fat due to overeating and lack of exercise. Name the main food groups. The main food groups are carbohydrate, protein, fat, vitamins, mineral, water and fiber. What is respiration? The process of releasing energy from glucose. What is aerobic respiration? Aerobic respiration is a respiration using energy. What is a word equation of aerobic respiration? Glucose plus oxygen is converted into carbon dioxide plus water plus energy. I repeat, the word equation of aerobic respiration: glucose plus oxygen, then put big arrow, it convert into carbon dioxide plus water plus energy. What is anaerobic respiration? Respiration without oxygen. Anaerobic respiration means respiration without oxygen. Word equation of anaerobic respiration is glucose, then put the arrow, big arrow, which converted into the lactic acid and energy. So I repeat, what is the word equation of anaerobic respiration? Glucose, arrow, put arrow, lactic acid plus energy. Question number 41. What is photosynthesis? Answer: process by which plant make food using sunlight. Now word equation of photosynthesis: carbon dioxide plus water, big slash arrow means is converted into glucose plus oxygen. I repeat, word equation of photosynthesis is carbon dioxide plus water converted into glucose plus oxygen. Where does photosynthesis occur? chloroplast. What are the factors which affect photosynthesis? Light intensity, carbon dioxide levels, and temperature. I repeat, what are the factors affecting photosynthesis? The answer is light intensity, carbon dioxide level, and temperature. What is diffusion? Diffusion is a movement of particles from high to low concentration. I repeat, diffusion is a movement of particles from high to low concentration. What is osmosis? Osmosis is a movement of water through semi-permeable membrane. What is osmosis? I repeat, movement of water through a semi-permeable membrane. What is active transport? Active transport is a movement of substance against the concentration gradient using energy. I repeat this question. What is active transport? Active transport is a movement of substances against the concentration gradient using energy. Now, what is enzyme? Enzyme is a protein that speeds up chemical reaction. How does temperature affect enzyme activity? The answer is high temperature can denature enzyme. The answer is high temperature can denature enzyme. The next question is, why is energy important for organisms? Answer, energy important for organism for its movement, growth and repair. What is a habitat? Habitat is a natural environment of the organism. Now, what is a population? A group of same species in a habitat. A group of a same species in a habitat. What is a community? Different population living together in a habitat. What is a ecosystem? A community and its environment. What is a producer? An organism that makes its own food. What is a consumer? An organism that eats other organisms is called consumer. What is a predator? Answer is predator is an animal that hunts other animal. What is prey? An animal that is hunted. So what is prey? An animal that is hunted. What is a food chain? It shows the flow of energy from one organism to another. It shows the flow of energy from one organism to another. What is a food web? Food web is an interconnected food chains. So what is a food web? Food web is an interconnected food chain. Question number 61. What is the importance of decomposer? What is the importance of decomposer? It breaks down dead material and recycle nutrients. The answer, I repeat, it breaks down dead material and recycle nutrients. Another question, what is diversity? The variety of life in an ecosystem. I repeat the answer, the variety of life in an ecosystem. Another question, why is conservation important? Why is conservation important? Answer, to protect species and habitats. Answer, to protect species and habitats. Question number 64. What is global warming? What is global warming? The gradual increase in Earth's temperature. The gradual increase in Earth temperature is called global warming. What are greenhouse gases? Answer: gases like carbon dioxide and methane that trap heat. Answer: gases like CO2 and methane that trap heat. What causes deforestation? Cutting down forests for farming or development. How does pollution affect ecosystem? How does pollution affect ecosystem? It harms organisms and reduces biodiversity. It harms organism and reduces biodiversity. What is sustainability? Answer: using resources without depleting them. What is sustainability? Answer is using resources without depleting them. What is renewable resources? Resources that cannot be replenished. Sorry, let me repeat again. What is renewable resources? Resources that can be replenished. My mistake. Resources that can be replenished. For example, solar energy. So what is renewable resources? Resources that can be replenished. Example, solar energy. What is recycling? Reusing materials to reduce waste. Let's go to question number 71 now. How do you prepare a microscopic slide? This is all the practical questions. How do you prepare a microscopic slide? So how do you prepare a microscopic slide? Place a specimen, add a drop of water and cover with cover slip. I repeat, place a specimen, add a drop of water and cover with cover slip. Another question, why is staining used in microscope? Why is staining used in microscope? To highlight specific cell structure. To highlight specific cell structure, we used a stain. What is the test for starch? Another question, what is the test for starch? Iodine solution turns blue-black. Iodine solution turns blue-black. What is the test for glucose? Answer is Benedict solution turns orange-red when heated. So if we want to know if any specimen has glucose or not, what we're gonna do? Benedict solution we use to turn to see it's orange-red when heated. It will show that this specimen has the glucose. What is a test for protein? Burette solution turns purple. B-I-U-R-E-T. Burette solution turns purple. What is the test for lipids? Ethanol, E-T-H-A-N-O-L. I repeat, E-T-H-A-N-O-L gives a cloudy white layer. So let me conclude this thing. If we want to test for the starch, for starch, iodine solution turn blue-black. For glucose, we use the Benedict's, B-E-N-E-D-I-C-T-S. I repeat, B-E-N-E-D-I-C-T-S solution turns orange-red when heated. What is the test for protein? For protein, Biuret solution, B-I-U-R-E-T turns purple. And for fats and lipids, we use ethanol, E-T-H-A-N-O-L, gives a cloudy white layer. So how do we prepare temperature in an experiment? The answer is using a thermometer. Another question, what are independent variables? What are independent variables? The answer is variables you change in an experiment. What are dependent variable? Variable you measure in the experiment. So what are dependent variable? Variables you measure in the experiment. And independent variables are variables you change in the experiment. And what are control variables? Variables keep constant in an experiment. Variables which kept constant means same in an experiment is called control variables. How do you ensure reliability in your experiment? How do you ensure reliability in your experiment? The answer is repeat experiments and average results. Repeat experiments and take average results. Question number 82. What is the function of control group in an experiment? What is the function of a control group in an experiment? The answer, for comparison to see the effect of the independent variable. So the answer is the function of a control group in an experiment is to do comparison to see the effect of the independent variable. Okay. Question number 83. How is pH measured in a solution? How we measure the pH in a solution? Answer, by using the pH paper or pH meter. Another question, why is it important to use the safety equipment? Answer, to protect yourself from harmful substance. What is quantitative data? Answer, numerical data like measurements. Giving in numbers is called quantitative data. What is qualitative data? Qualitative data means descriptive data, example color, behavior. Now, how do you plot a graph? How do you plot a graph? Answer, using the independent variable on the x axis and a dependent variable on the y axis. Using the independent variables on the x means when we make the graph, when we write down x, we have to write down the independent variable, and on the y area we need to write down dependent variable. The last question, what is the purpose of hypothesis? What is the purpose of hypothesis? Hypothesis is to make a testable prediction. So yes, this is the 88th question of all the AQUAC entry level 3. It includes all of the topics. So just go through again and again, and hopefully you will pass the exam. So best of luck.